Yeah, hello everyone, it's Dale, your local Polish cat, and today we're gonna be watching your school confessions. Yes, yours. Enjoy.
I'm back, and I'm black. Last video I asked you guys for your confessions, specifically your school confessions on the craziest events that happened at your school. And after reading multiple submissions, I realized most of y'all schools have something in common. So much so, it feels like all you guys went to the same school. Most of these confessions were about your freaky couples doing stuff in class or in the hallways, the weirdo teachers that were caught watching the dirty, or trying to do it with another student, people getting leaked, a lot of explicit stuff going on. I swear, like 80% of these submissions involve poop, beating it at school, and when it wasn't that, it was like, I pooped my pants in kindergarten. Bro, it's kindergarten. I expect that. Maybe I should have thought ahead. I'm not really known for using my brain.
No, it's okay.
But if I have to read someone smearing poop in the bathroom one more time, I'm gonna lose it. This was a mistake. Like so.
But when I'm thinking about like the crazy stuff that happened in my school, it was really not that much. I mean, we kind of enjoyed to blow up condoms and rub them and then put them on the ceiling. So when the teacher came in, it would just fall on the teacher, and that's it. Like, I think that would be one of the most crazy stuff. Well, oh no, wait, I have one crazy story from this from the primary school, I think. Yeah, so basically I was really into knives all my life. It was my hobby to collect knives, okay? I'm scared of them, but I collect them. And once I had a butterfly knife. Yeah, a butterfly knife. I make it really dull, and I was just like practicing with it, some tricks and stuff, you know? It was like my Steam toy, you can say. And I'm bringing it to school once, and someone saw me. One of my friends saw me with it, and they were like, "Oh, can I play with it? Can I play with it?" And something like this. So I was like, "No, it's my knife." But they took it away from me anyway, and the teacher saw them playing with my knife, and they snitched that it was mine, that I took it to the school, and I had issues. But I was at the age that I didn't knew, you know, taking the knife to the school seems like a bad idea right now. Right now, it's just like the worst possible idea ever, okay? But back then, you know, it wasn't that big of an issue for my brain.
Something else I've done recently that I cannot elaborate on.
Coffee.
Ah, cool, a contract, let's sign it.
So I'm just gonna go off and read my favorite ones that I could find. Alright, let's start this out with a short one. One time when the teacher left the room to talk to a student, I checked the teacher's search history and find
What?
stuff. You know, we all
Bro, is that supposed is that the stuff you're supposed to like, you know, inform someone? What do I know? Or is it like still okay to just not inform like the headmaster or something about it? Bro, I have no idea.
to a good start. I used the school bathroom to piss.
Oh, it's
Will
the
you
mouth.
ever forgive me? You actually used the school bathroom
Why
to
do I
use
know?
the bathroom?
Why there were no walls? Where are all the walls?
You're disgusting. What's next? You wash your hands in the school bathroom too, you freak. I share a class with a super senior, and we were doing a homework assignment about school threats. I made a comment on how sometimes students make threats, all talk and no fight. The super senior called me and started approaching me. Told his that if he wants to fight, let's fight. But the teacher pulled him aside and told him to go outside and calm down. And then this ass motherfucker had the audacity to throw a water bottle at me. And we both got sent to the office. The super senior looks like an edgy, quiet kid, lol. Bro, you shouldn't.
Bro, you guys actually had fights at school? Like, actually? You guys were fighting with fists? Like, why? What? Why are those schools so terrible? Right at the start.
Never mess with him, bro. You're first up on his list. If I were you, I'd start being as friendly as possible. Get him Magic the Gathering cards or something. You know, something that'll make him happy. This happened last year, and I went to the drinking fountain with my buddy after PE, and I heard noises in the bathroom. So we went to check it out, and when we jumped to look at the stalls, we saw the math teacher plowing the English teacher in the freaking male bathroom in between periods. It's freaking insane. He took a picture of it and showed the school administration, and he got suspended for taking the picture. But both teachers were fired. Why was he suspended? He took photo evidence of two teachers doing indecent exposure in a school bathroom. Unless he spread it around.
Bro, in a fucking school! There were kids probably literally going to the bathrooms. Like, why, out of every place. Bro, even a locked classroom would be better for them. Anything. But the freaking bathroom that kids do attend. What is wrong with them?
To all the other students, he should have never got suspended. What's
Yeah.
worse is that the English teacher was cheating on his wife.
What?
Yes, it was 2 male teachers. And he had a son that was in our class, and bro
Oh, no.
never forgave us. Nah, if I
Yeah.
was bro, I'd switch schools, man. There's no coming back from that. Like, what his
Yeah.
dad did is almost as bad as having like an OnlyFans mom. You know, the clowning would never stop. I'm sorry for the interruption, but this video is also sponsored.
Ah, cool.
This video is sponsored by Dragon
Oh.
City. Dragon City is a great fun mobile game for the whole
Oh.
fam to play. You can make your own dragon empires by collecting, hatching,
Yeah.
and evolving over 1,000 unique dragons. That's a lot of dragons.
Wow.
You can make your empires look like whatever you want with this game's magical habitats, buildings,
Yeah.
and decorations. Engage
I want
in
a
crazy
dragon.
PvP fights with other players to make sure your dragon stays on.
Bro, wait, I actually think I played this game. Not even joking right now. I think I played this game back in the day.
top. You can unleash the
Yeah.
wrath of your dragon skills with your big brain
Yeah.
strategies to accomplish challenging quests and events. Join an amazing community of amazing players and work together to unlock exclusive rewards.
Is there a dragon with a gun? If there's no dragon with a gun, I don't want to play it. I saw the bow, but I didn't saw a gun. If there's no,
It won't be hard
No.
to find good players
No.
because Dragon City has over 450 million downloads. So what are you waiting for? Download Dragon City now using my link in the description or by scanning this QR code right here, right here. And when using my link, you get a special bundle with 15,000 food, plus 30,000 gold, plus the epic Ovi Dragon for free to get you started.
It's a dragon!
Again, what are you waiting for? Download Dragon City now. Thank you, Dragon City, for sponsoring.
Bro, if there's a painted dragon, there needs to be a dragon with a gun. There needs to be at least one of them. There needs.
In this video. Now back to the video.
Uh,
There's this one dude who was
yeah.
friends with me since I moved to this state 5 years ago, and we've been drifting apart recently because he has some unsavory things about certain people that I did not want to be associated with.
Okay.
Yeah, let me guess. He was racist. He was very into airsoft. Yeah, he was definitely
Oh.
racist. He didn't have a lot of friends, but he thought of me as a friend. Fast forward to
Aw.
now, and it's Halloween 2023, and this kid comes into school wearing a full military tactical outfit with a bulletproof vest and a helmet. Everyone already thought this kid was a threat, and today people made sure to be extra nice to him, just in case, you know. I'm glad I stopped
What?
being around this kid
In
so
case
much
of
because I
what?
really do not want to be known around this guy. Yeah, your former friend is super weird, bro. I'm so glad.
Bro, wait. In case of what? Is it weird to be into airsoft? Even I have airsoft guns. Is it weird? I think it's a cool hobby. You know, you're running a lot during the airsoft plays and stuff. I think it's a really good hobby, isn't it? I don't know what's wrong.
Glad that you got out of that friendship. But if I saw someone show up in that fit to school one day, honestly, I'm leaving. Or I'm
It's
early
Halloween.
dismissing myself.
What?
I'm not gonna stay after school, possibly gonna get shot. I'm gonna leave.
Oh,
Some motherfucker got his pants.
Okay, that's what it's stop. Ah! I feel too European. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I understand now. But still, it was Halloween. Ah! But still, I think airsoft is a good hobby. I might be too autistic and that's why I think so. But it's a really, really good hobby. You're running a lot, you moving your ass. You know, compared to... I mean, it's kind of, you know, better than me playing games or something. But I still prefer to play games.
Stolen off of him while he was taking a shit. Like someone just crawled under and yanked him off. Who the hell robbed
What?
him? Mr. Bean? My friend and I walked into the school thought giving the to a teacher. Big bro was moaning like crazy. It was wild. But after the school heard of this, the teacher was fired and the thought was suspended for 3 weeks. That day is now known as, did that shit really happen? P.S. You is not beating no damn demon. The f is you want? Yes, I am. I'm built different. Don't tell me what I can't beat. In year 8, on some cold ass morning, this kid who I only talked to like once or twice, he was weird, had asked me if I wanted to see something. I said yes, of course. And he opened his jacket to show me a grenade. This kid walked into school with a grenade, and when our classes started, the building he was in evacuated because he threw the grenade, pin still in, and everyone started screaming and ran. Police showed up and
Literally! We had that kind of situation in my high school. Okay. We need some context here to say, okay? Basically, in Poland, if you're gonna dig in random places, you can still find some old grenades from the Second World War. It's like a tongue twister to me, I'm sorry. But you can still find grenades in the ground. And apparently, they were like searching my entire school, and there was this one kind of the highest level of my school, which had only like 5, maybe 6 classes in general, but there was also one level higher. And on this highest level, there was only psychologist cabinet in a place in which someone was living. Someone was living in my school. And in this place, they basically randomly found an old grenade from the Second World War. And basically everyone got evacuated and stuff. But apparently it's kind of normal here, okay? Like, it is kind of normal to just, at least in my family city, that you're just going randomly somewhere and then you seeing the police go in just to defuse or just to, you know, confiscate all of the grenades or something people found. Maybe it's just, you know, like the Lushnowski event, but it is what it is.
Everyone got to find out what really happened. Turns out his grandpa fought in either World War II or the Vietnam War and kept the grenade as a memento, which is illegal, and this kid managed to get his hands on it. After police confiscated it, they safely destroyed it. A bunch of kids needed counseling, and the kid was taking some time to himself, which just meant he was expelled, but my school hates that word for some reason. Bro, imagine if the school's weird kid approaches you and pulls out a grenade. Like, what do you do in that situation, honestly? I don't know what I would do, because if he pulls the pin, how do I get away? If I run away, he's just gonna chuck that shit at me and I'll blow up. If I stay there, he's gonna stay there too and I blow up. What am I gonna do? Thank God.
Honestly speaking, when I was a kid and something like this would happen, I would be so overjoyed to just see it. I don't know, I was a weird kid. I'm so glad I grew out of it. I didn't grow out of it. Now I'm a cat girl on the internet. I don't think I grew out of it. It just changed into something else, okay?
He didn't pull the pin, and thankfully everybody at your school is safe. At my high school, there was this girl that everyone had a major crush on. Turns out she was sleeping with everyone. I know this because I might have slept with her. She got a boyfriend and slept with someone else while having a boyfriend. The boyfriend killed a random NPC and went to jail. After this, she was questioned by police and told them that the boyfriend wasn't satisfying her. Turns out she had mental problems and went to a ward. Fast forward 7 years later, and my girlfriend meets this really nice person. It's the same girl. Bruh. Run. Basically, I bought a gun to school because I was super mad at my teachers and classmates for making fun of me. I then walked in school, got patted down because one of my friends ratted on me and I had got expelled. Thank God, bro. What's with these school threat stories, bro? You think I'm gonna be on your side, man? No, I'm not. I hope you learn from this. Don't be a school threat. It's not cool, dude.
Yeah,
when I was in high
cool.
school, it was revealed that the mystery meat they've been giving us for almost 4 years was monkey meat. So apparently the meat supplier for the school was a crooked piece of shit who wanted to make a huge profit. So instead of chicken or I don't know horse meat, he got us monkey meat. Let's just.
What the hell? Is it actually cheaper to get monkey meat? I don't think so. Like, bro, chicken price is so low because they must produce this chicken for the meat. I don't even know, like, you know, I don't know if it's legal in the first place, and I don't even know if it's cheaper to get the monkey meat. Where did they even got the monkey meat from? From zoo?
Say the school was locked down afterwards and the supplier got arrested.
Yeah.
That's just so gross. That's probably being served in every high school, honestly. Based on some of the meat I've seen in my old school too, I bet that's monkey meat also.
Is that a chocolate milk?
I blame Michelle Obama for all of this. If it wasn't for her, you guys wouldn't be eating monkey meat. So basically there's been this rumor going around and is that Jimmy smashed Josh's girl. So people kept it away, of course, and it ain't true. But Josh, he's a rebellious MF. He picks fights, so you know what he did? He smacked his girl and beat Jimmy's ass. Am I supposed to know who these people are? Alright, so I'm gonna do it.
Is that this cool confession? Why there's so much stuff about like being freaky or cheating here? Is that how your works? How it works in America? Like, is it so common that everyone is talking about who was in bed with whom. Like, is that common? I think here I never had anyone talking about this kind of stuff. I mean, mostly I was in, like math and physics major, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we only got like, IT guys to my class. Maybe that's why I never had anyone speaking about it.
A speedrun round real quick on a bunch of short confessions I got, so I can put as many confessions in this video as possible. So 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah.
I sold explosives at school. Someone put rat poison inside the water. A teacher ran over a student. Someone put laxatives in the school lunch. Yeah, group chat leaked.
Oh.
I smoked a blunt, got high, then sucked my homie's feet for 2 hours and 16 minutes. Bro, timed it. What the hell? My teacher said I would be a failure. So I slept with her husband. If only you knew. I don't know. So why don't you tell me? The fat kid in my school fought someone over a cheeseburger.
What?
Nutted in a saxophone. A girl got pregnant with her stepbrother's kid and had a miscarriage in a fight. I'ma leave it at that. Damn. I shoved my backpack Charlie stick up multiple people's asses. The bees attacked the entire school. It was crazy. My school boring as hell, bro. I ain't got nothing to say. Same. I was eating Jerk's chickens in the stall when some dude walked in thinking no one is in there, and I ended up spraying on him. Nasty. Once I was caught reading yaoi in class. I do homeschooling, by the way, and had 2 teachers sit at both sides of my table. So your parents caught you? Xbox! Also, someone was stabbed over $2. Alright, enough with the speed run round. Let's go back to the normal confessions, So I used to run a school confession Instagram account. Then there was one confession that I got about a girl a dog and got pregnant.
What?
How is that possible?
It's not possible.
I didn't even know this. I live in an Islamic country, to an Islamic school, which if y'all know means the guys and gals are separated. And the only way we can even sniff the guy's presence is to talk to them on Insta or whatever. But some freaking how, one of the girls from my class had S, unfiltered pure S, with a guy in one of the girls' bathrooms in the girls' section. And it gets worse, because not only did this happen in 7th grade, but also apparently these two were half siblings, which kind of explains how they were able to meet up. But still, these mother effers got expelled when they found out. But how did they find out? Well, the girl got pregnant. And from what I've heard—
Why is it getting worse? Please! Why the story just cannot end?
It was twins. Oh my god, they actually had the babies. And to this day, I will never find out why she had S in the school bathroom with her half brother. Someone please save me from this freaking life. Help! Half brother? Half, not even a step brother. Half? Some kid jumped off the 2nd story of the school auditorium to avoid getting a Spanish test. We still got the test. Imagine willing to sacrifice your legs to avoid—
Bro, we got a few bomb calls. Basically, like, people were calling the police that there is bomb at our school, so they could avoid getting the test. I think it happened a few times. And I think in one school in my city, it even happened during the matura, so during the final exam, someone called to say that there was a bomb and no one could write the matura during that day. I'm so sorry I'm laughing so much at this, but all of it was a false calls. There was nothing like that. And it was crazy. What do people do just to avoid a random test?
a Spanish test just to still get the test and fail. You'd have to watch out for me, bro. One time in 8th grade, I saw my crush walk into the girls' bathroom to take a dump, and after she was done, I licked the toilet seat. You guys have not heard of self-restraint. The craziest thing that happened in my school in the UK would definitely be when someone came in with a medical needle and started stabbing other kids with it. He then started to say that it was AIDS, and as you may be able to predict, a lot of kids ain't appreciate it. So a lot of them try to f him up, but he was so quick. Until a bunch of kids blocked the door just to beat the living hell out of him. And just when you think it's over, 2 feds charged in the classroom and literally tackled him to the ground and cuffed him. So yeah, we all wondered why the teachers ain't do anything, cause like this kind kind of thing doesn't go unnoticed. Well,
Yeah.
that's because they literally called the cops and didn't want him to expect it. Now, that's not true. The teachers didn't do anything because they didn't want to catch AIDS either. They just waited for the cops. A whole investigation.
But bro, in general, like, getting a needle in so many bodies, that's dangerous. Even if there was nothing on the needle in the first place, you know? After stabbing few people with a needle, it's dirty. And even, you know, the needle is getting dull at the end, so it's even more dangerous. That's disgusting. If it was supposed to be a joke, it was the most unfunny and the most probably just dangerous joke to everyone. Ew.
Took place, and I'm pretty sure our school made the news, but there's a lot they missed out. Anyways,
Yeah.
fuck you syringe swinging.
Yeah.
We had to get metal detectors and search North Korea airport style for the next year. Going into school and
Wow.
purposely trying to spread AIDS is an act that only the most nefarious people would do. Hope you're safe,
Yeah.
bro, and I hope you didn't catch the virus. All right,
Yeah.
bro, check it, because you will genuinely not believe this. Now, I'm from an area called the DMV, and let me tell you something. Bitches in the DMV are batshit crazy.
What?
Back in the 7th grade, I had a very deadly beef with practically everybody in my grade.
What?
I was chill with like 9 people, but the rest wanted to see my ass more dead than Will Smith's career.
How did
One
that
night when I
happen?
came home from school, I was chilling in my room when my mom breaks down the door like SEAL Team 6 and snatched my phone out my hands like it's a ghetto girl's weave. She starts scrolling through it and goes into my camera roll, then proceeds to tell the person who she was on the phone with that my phone was clean. It was my principal. I was weirded the fuck out until she came back 30 minutes later asking me if I had made any threatening or even said things that sounded remotely threatening about my school. I said no while she proceeded to show me an email with screenshots of a Snapchat account with vaguely threatening messages. The
What?
Snapchat account was a fake account of me, and I was shocked as my mom told me to go to bed, says my principal, who was known for calling the police a lot over small things. I called the cops to protect the school again. We're going to have to go to the police station to clear everything out with the cops and explain the situation to me. What I was able to find out through some digging and a fucking confession to one of my friends who went undercover was that this was another one of my ex-best friend's ploys to get me expelled. They used a VPN, all accounts, and burner devices to fake an account of me. Long story short, I ended up leaving the school and finishing my last month online, aka watching Netflix all day, while my brother went online, exposed their evil deeds, and the culprits got beat up for it.
Bro, I don't care if they got beat up. They should get arrested. If someone even confessed about it, dude, it's such a stupid plan to even begin with. Because even if you know, using a VPN and all of that stuff, if you're doing something like this and a lot of people know, there is for sure at least one person who's gonna spill the beans. Like, it's impossible to keep it a secret for a longer time. Doing this kind of stuff is so stupid. And just so childish, you know? Like, not even thinking of any consequences. Not even thinking you can have this kind of stuff later on put in your own, you know, criminal record or something. That is so weird to even think about. What is wrong with this place? And how did you make your entire class into your enemies that wanted you dead? Like, how does this kind of stuff even happen?
At least there's a happy ending. Damn,
Yeah.
bro. Who the hell your ops? The League of Villains? I never
Yeah.
understood having ops in like this young of an age. 7th grade?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. What you do to have so much beef with so many people, bro? All right, let's read one last one. There's this
Okay.
pick me that literally no one likes, not even
Okay.
the teachers. So like last week we had a history test. Everyone loves the history teacher. And the class was dead silent, you know, working hard and stuff. But like near the end of the class, the pick me got up and yelled, "I'm done." And everyone looked at her and this boy told her to shut the fuck up. The teacher heard it and she didn't say anything. So the pick me was complaining how it was unfair and how everyone is so rude and all the teacher was doing is staring at her. And the pick me said, "That's why you have so many miscarriages."
What?
The teacher just got back from the hospital after her 3rd miscarriage. The teacher got up and smacked her. Then all the
Yeah.
girls in the class, including me, got up and beat the shit out of the pick-me. She ran out of class and came back with the principal. But everyone said the pick-me was lying for attention, and people told the principal what the pick-me said about the teacher, so she got suspended. The class made a promise to never speak about what actually happened and to protect the
Yeah.
history teacher. I can't tell if
Yeah.
you guys are the heroes or the villains of this story, bro.
True.
I don't know whose side to take on this one. So I'ma just...
No, I believe everyone messed up a little bit, but bringing the personal life of the teacher in all of this because someone said shut your mouth to you. That's a disgusting behavior in the first place. I feel like she did deserve it, but at the same time, I think teachers have no right at any point to, you know, attack or slap the student. Even though she had this kind of comments, she had no right to do it. So I think she did mess up this way, but at the same time, I don't like this girl. I don't like her! It's okay, it's okay. Oh, what's that?
And that's all the confessions I'm going to be reading today. I know these were a lot more tame than the last ones, but I'm not trying to get age restricted.
What do you mean they were not tame? What do you mean by this? I didn't watch the previous one. That doesn't mean we need to watch it. I think that it means we need to watch it. It definitely means we need to watch it. But still, what do you mean? It was more tame.
Again. But most of the confessions I didn't read were just like, you know, school beaters and weird teachers. You know, that was 90% of the confessions. I'll 100% do this again in the future. I love reading you guys' confessions. I really do. With a different topic in mind. Thank you again, Dragon City, for sponsoring this video. Remember to click my link in the description to get the exclusive bundle. Remember, I hope you enjoyed. And in conclusion, I'm trying to buy a Hellcat, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, thank you for watching, everyone! Or everyone. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun, though, even gonna lie. I think those kind of school stories are always funny. But why do you have so many stories about people being in bed or cheating on each other or just fighting to blood with someone? What is wrong with your schools? Let me ask you this, okay? Bro, the weirdest and like the most drastic thing we had when it comes to fights was like a hazelnut fight. But in one school in my family city, they were basically throwing hazelnuts at everyone, and it was a fight. They call it like a hazelnut war, and it was just like a small event students randomly did, and everyone was participating. Throwing hazelnuts at everyone else. I don't know. That was the most drastic thing we had. But other than this, it was really chill, okay? What? Why are your schools like these? Why? But thank you so much for watching again. I had a lot of fun with this one. I hope you also had a lot of fun. If you have any story like this, any random confession from your school, let me know as well. I would love to read them. And as for now, bye-bye!